Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Kindred Fates community newsletter, this time for December 4th, 2020. Now, I'm not expecting there to be any crazy news because the alpha did just come out. I think they're just going to be going over the alpha. Perhaps we'll find out when Wave 2's coming, but I'm not expecting anything crazy here. So, anyways, let's just jump right in. So, you got a little combat shot here. If you guys haven't seen the stream we did, it was really fun. I'll link that in the description. You guys could check out some combat. You guys could see me fail on keyboard and then have a bit of a redemption arc. So yeah, and you can see they're using Slyphur because Slyphur is just the best. So progress. What a week. Wave 1 of the Combat Arena Alpha is live, and it feels like we're in a whole new world now. It's been such a thrill to finally show everyone what we've been working so hard on. In case you've missed it, here's a gameplay trailer we released earlier this week. Now, I'm not gonna play this here. I did do also a video breaking this gameplay trailer down before the alpha came out, so if you want to check that out, you can. But I mean, the alpha's out, so a lot of what I was like predicting and stuff, well, we got a hold of it, so we don't got to worry about that. But anyway, the team's been working tirelessly to get the alpha ready for Wave 2. Okay, so here we go. We're going to be facing a balancing act between making it available as quickly as possible and ensuring that new players are getting the best experience we could offer. Totally fair. We started creating patch notes for new builds of the alpha. They have a nifty spot on their own in our navigation bar for early access, easy access rather. It's like mini newsletters but more frequent. Because of that, you can expect these bi-weekly newsletters to be a little more of brief recaps of our general progress going forward. That makes sense. Anyone interested in learning about the changes made to the alpha so far, you can find our patch notes page here. Okay, we will look at those after we do this. The Skymill account system now handles all of the matchmaking. This made it so that we can really control the full matchmaking process and cut down on the time you're waiting in queues. We also made some speed and security improvements to the account system in general. Cool. I'm not really knowledgeable as to how that makes it better, but if it makes it better, it makes it better. It's all good. Community, it was wonderful seeing so many of you on our Twitch stream this past Monday. Yeah, I couldn't make it because I was also streaming. We hope you had fun getting a first look at our combat arena in action. If you missed it, you can watch the video here. And oh, that's me. Gym Leader Ed kindly invited Rob to an interview about the alpha on his YouTube channel, which you can find here. Thanks for linking it. If you guys are watching, thank you for sharing it. The podcast was actually really good. It was about an hour and a half long, and I got to sort of pick Rob's mind about like alpha stuff specifically. Generally, I've been seeing that you guys want me to go into more specifics when it comes to a lot of the Monster Taming games, especially the ones that we already cover on the channel. With a game like, I'm just thinking one off the top of my head, let's say Chain Monsters, right? I've never really covered that before, so it makes more sense to do it in more of a general way. And then perhaps have them back on for a more specific podcast. Maybe when the alpha comes out for that game, we can talk about the alpha. But for Kindred Fates, we've been covering Kindred Fates since pretty much the beginning of this channel, in terms of when I started Monster Taming content. So it made more sense instead of being like, tell us what your inspiration was. Tell us what the game's about, tell us what guilds are, tell us what evolution is. Like, you guys know all that stuff. So this podcast was very specific with the alpha, and I think it turned out really well. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, but it might have been the best podcast so far. I'm just saying. Rob is a really good person to interview, so that definitely helped too. Okay, so I want to look at the patch notes because it's important to see what's going on. So. Okay, wow. Okay, I remember there was 2 updates. UI changes. Okay, so this was the first update they did from the time you would have watched that stream if you guys were hanging out with me on stream day. So when you match with another player, a message will be displayed and all other menus will be locked. This should prevent matchmaking error we saw previously. Added a notice after a match, recommends restarting the client. This is a temporary fix while we work on a permanent solution. Arena fixes. Added colliders to the trees in Riverside that were previously missing. Yeah, I remember some attacks would go through the trees. I noticed that they fixed that. Attacks and Kinfolk should no longer be able to pass through trees. And there's a few bug fixes with the homing reticle, crashes, the invincible thing, and Ember. Oh, I didn't even know that happened, but okay. Okay, and now we'll go to this one. All right, who's not dead? Sound off. Whether it's losing 2 party members back to back in a single explosion, getting one shot by a 4 times damage boosted Slyphur, no, that's okay, or getting DC'd by your game due to momentary connection loss, this patch aims to keep you alive. While there were some fairly significant changes here, the dev team is still well aware of more significant issues that we continue to hamper gameplay, such as attack and character position desync. We're getting closer to solutions for these issues and hope we'll have the fixes ready within the next 2 patches. I'm curious about this because I did just upload my guide on Slyphur, and if they did nerf him, I'm wondering by how much, because I get that he's very, very high damaging, but if they're going to nerf Slyphur's damage, I think they need to nerf Skulkin, because Skulkin is probably even more overpowered than Slyphur, because all he has to do is hit you once with that poison pool, and he could just run away. Run away and jump. Jumping's another thing I think they should... Okay, so the dodging requires stamina, a significant amount. I think jumping should require like half that amount of stamina. That way people just can't... Because what people are doing is they're just spamming the jumping, and it's just like, it's almost impossible to hit stuff. It's just the worst. Anyway, characters now play their full KO animation when their health is reduced to 0. When a new party member is brought out after the previous one's defeated, they are given 3 seconds of invincibility. This invincibility will not end early due to actions taken by either player. So I'm curious, can I attack while I'm invincible? Because that could be a game changer. Player score gain and loss is now capped at +50, -50 respectively. Oh, when I beat Umberto, I gained like 170 or something. Players are now given 15 seconds to reconnect to the server instead of 5. This should result in fewer instances where players are disconnected from matches due to momentarily high ping. Prevented dodging while aiming attacks that have multiple charges. Wait, prevented dodging while aiming attacks that have multiple charges. What does that mean? We will likely revisit this change in future patches. Prevented dodging while aiming. Oh, okay. So that's you can dodge while you're aiming. Okay. Balancing changes. No! Reduced stat scaling per stage across all characters. So 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. Okay. Okay, you know what? I think that's actually a fair change. It makes, you know what, I was thinking this too. When the game comes out, comes out like the full game, if an NPC Slyphur is able to boost to 4 times and just one shot your kinfolk, like, they permanently die. So this might be for the best. As much as I love my Slyphur, he's still pretty powerful. Like, even I remember ×2, even he was pretty strong, so I'm not too worried about it. It's not the end of the world. Makes me sad, but it's not the end of the world. UI changes. The names and titles of both the pillars are now displayed beside the round 1 indicators. Updated the descriptions of several items to more accurately describe their effects. Updated the beginning and end info round and fonts. So I haven't actually been able to play this new patch yet, by the way. I've been busy moving. Right now we're trying to sell our house, but we're staging it right now, and it's been a huge pain. I've pre-uploaded a few videos, but I had to get this one out because this is more time sensitive. Okay, bug fixes. Fix an issue that caused the camera to momentarily zoom after being hit by Gaia Volley. Fix several crash expectations. Reduce the packet size of data being sent from the server. This should result in lower ping times and smoother matches overall due to reduction in number of dropped packets. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much all the information we have. I do like that they're going to have separate tabs for the fixes and stuff. Let me know how you guys want me to go through the patches. Do you want me to read every single thing? Do you want me to maybe skip bug fixes, or just let me know, because I'm sure you guys want to know what's going on with each patch. I'll always do a brief summary version of this in Monster Tamer News anyway. So these are just more so because I always cover the Kindred Fates newsletter. In fact, it's not even just a Kindred Fates one that I cover now. I also cover the Mithrin one and the there's another game, and the Laxidays one, but those ones are monthly. These ones are bi-weekly. So anyway, that's it. That's all we got to say. I got to play the new patch, and I hope to see you guys soon in the next video, and expect more Kindred Fates content. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, GymLeaderEd. Check out my subscriber Discord. All links in the description. Until next time, peace.